Woke and Ready TV, like this video, subscribe to this channel. I want to say rest in peace to Fat Man Scoop. Rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. Man, this shit is crazy. Like, we losing a lot of people. And I don't know what was the cause of Rich Homie Quan, but a lot of people saying he got hit with the Fetty. And let me tell y'all something. Let me share something with y'all. Short story, true story. This is why I stopped smoking weed. And then I'm going to share this shit with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Probably about, I want to say like around 2017, 2018, I had some weed, you know what I'm saying? And the shit was so motherfucking strong. And like before that, I wasn't even smoking weed like that, you know what I mean? I was the type of nigga, I roll a joint and be cool, you know what I mean? This particular day, I rolled a backwood, I smoked the whole thing. My heart started racing. I went to I got I had to get rushed to the hospital. The shit was so embarrassing. Like my heart was racing like never before. I got rushed to the hospital. So you know what I mean? They checking my blood, and I felt like Martin Lawrence because it wasn't nothing in my system. Nothing in my system. I don't even think the weed showed up in my system. They was like, we can't find what's in your system. You said you. I said, man, the only thing I was doing was smoking. You know what I mean? They was like, well, we can't find nothing in your system. You know what I mean? Maybe you just had a bad batch or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I stopped smoking for like a year. So I started dibbling dabbing a little bit more, rolling up J's, you know what I'm saying? I used to get some weed, you know what I mean, off a particular person, but I had I had bought some strips. These strips, it could tell they really made for pills, for motherfuckers who take pills, but you can put them on anything. I'm gonna get the name of the strip and I'm gonna show them to y'all. You get them off Amazon, they like $7. You know what I mean? If you think you getting something real, it's best if you gonna do whatever you gonna do, be safe, you know what I'm saying? But I got these strips and I was smoking, and every time I was smoking, I was getting headaches. I'm like, why the fuck my head hurting like this? So I put the weed on the strip, you know what I'm saying? The shit came back like a dark brown. Now mind you, that means it's something in it, some kind of substance. You know what I mean? I didn't know what it was. But, you know, when I went to go see my doctor, and this time I was, you know, on pain management. I had just got my ankle, you know what I mean? My ankle, I had ankle surgery and all that. So I was going to pain management. So, you know, I had to give him some yarn and all that. Long story short, I wasn't taking no perks, no none of that. You know what I mean? I just was smoking. But they still had to, you know, check my system. So doctor came back. He said, yeah, it was marijuana in your system, but it was fentanyl mixed with your marijuana. I'm just like in shock because I'm like, I knew it. So from that day on, I stopped smoking. But I remember what my doctor said. My doctor was like, listen, if you're getting weed off the streets or anything off the streets, it's an 80% chance, 80 to 85% chance is getting sprayed on with fentanyl. You know what I mean? This was back in like 2018, 2017, one of them years. He said there's a good chance it's getting sprayed on with fentanyl. You know what I'm saying? They putting fentanyl on everything. He said even the weed out the dispensary, they're spraying it. So I'm saying that to tell y'all, yo, if your shit ain't coming from the doctor, you know what I mean? You probably can't even trust them all the time. But if your shit not coming from the doctor, your pills, your weed, leave that shit alone or else you playing Russian roulette. You know what I mean? You got to know the source of where your shit coming from. It's scary out here. It's spooky. And this is another reason why motherfuckers should want Trump in office. You know why? Because he's the only one attacking this subject. The only one. This administration that's in office right now, they not attacking this subject. He's the only one talking about keeping that shit under control and across the border. You know what I mean? That should give y'all something to think about, unless y'all like the way shit is going and y'all want this shit to continue. If not, hey man, continue to do what y'all do. But I think y'all should think about that, man. And I ain't trying to get all political on this shit, but everything is deep. It goes deep. America, we facing a major crisis right now. It's a big problem. So be careful. Be careful. I don't want to do anything right now, man. I'm the most sober as I ever been. I don't even think I can't even tell you the last time I had a drink. Last time I had a drink was probably around my birthday. That was in February. Yeah. Man, I don't fuck around, man. It's for real, for real. Like, be careful, man. You know what I mean? They done hit DMX with the Fetty, so they say. You know what I mean? A couple other people with the Fetty. You know what I mean? That shit is no joke. It's like playing Russian roulette. You get a bad batch or somebody just don't know what they doing because it's a downer. And that shit, they got that shit in the hospital, but the shit in the streets is synthetic. It's not real. You know what I mean? That shit coming from China and coming from other places. So it's not even a real fentanyl. It's some shit that'll get you out of here. One little fucking drop. Boom. You're done. It's over. So be careful, man. And my heart goes out to Rich Homie Quan family and shit because he young, man. Like, it's crazy. Damn. Sad day, man. Sad day for hip hop. But, just think about what I said, man. I share my little shit with y'all every now and then, man. I got a lot of stories, but I just felt like it was necessary for me to share that with y'all, man. Be careful. You know what I mean? It's Woke I'm Ready TV. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. Peace and love.